Welcome in, everybody. Before we get into this update, it's not just going to be the charts. I want to show you something that's fascinating that I've been going through reading with Ripple, with their new CBDC platform and what they're releasing. It's fascinating, some of the information I've uncovered. So I want to share that with everybody, as I'll be doing a little more of an expansion with my updates, as you'll notice in the days to come. It's going to be more positivity. It's going to be more focused on not just the charts for XRP, but also what's going on with the CBDC creation, what's going on within Ripple, and a lot more information coming out. Not just the charts, because let's face it, the charts can get boring. And you know, I've done some inner soul searching, and it's come to my attention watching my about last week or two, I've become a little hostile within the updates. So for that, I apologize. So what that means is there's going to be more positivity, and there's going to be more taking more of an aim on the content as a whole, not just focusing on, you know, maybe some of the backlash, but putting more of my focus into some of the news that we need to pay attention to, and not just the charts. What I'm uncovering with Ripple is a very key point, and what I can maybe learn from the fact that I didn't release this a day and a half ago, because maybe the mentality wasn't where it should have been and been focused on something else. So I've done a little bit of inner soul searching, and it's come to my attention that I need to get back to more of a focus on XRP, Ripple, the CBDC, the grand scheme of what I'm trying to accomplish here, and less on the noise on the outside. So you'll see a more concerted effort by me in the weeks and months to come to be more focused on the information that needs to be put out to each and every one of you. So I appreciate everybody watching. Make sure you hit that like button, as it really does help push me through the analytics. And the more people we get in here, the more we can grow this community, and the more we can help many, many people going into the year 2025. Because you're going to want to know what's happening. And this is pretty astounding, honestly. What I've uncovered with Ripple, it's something that I am not very happy about, because 2 years ago, they didn't really lead you to believe that this was the case. But now, it is the case. I'll share it with you. Make sure you hit that like button. I'm going to play the intro, and we're going to get into this news, because it's going to be a little bit heartbreaking to a few of you. Good early afternoon, 12:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Saturday, May 20th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So once again, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. We're outside for a change of scenery. You smell that? Oh yeah, that's that crisp, beautiful, cold Michigan air. Sometimes, you know, even I need to step outside and smell the fresh air, because sometimes even oh yes, I get too tense. I get too stressed out for no reason, and that does none of you any good. So I need to breed the positivity, because if I am breeding negativity, well, that's only going to bring in the negativity. So from here on out, we'll be more positive, but we'll be more direct as well, because we must focus on this Ripple's news that the CBDC play has no direct need for XRP. Oh yes, I was just as pissed off as each and every one of you right now. Devastated. Some would say your hearts are broken. But what does that actually mean? Is this really as bad as it sounds? Because to me, I don't like that. I don't like that they don't need XRP. But not all is lost. There is actually a reason for this. It's because Ripple has let me read through this, but Ripple has a play for the banks. For their 80 to 90% of banks approximately are in need of a way to use the CBDCs, are wanting to go this route, but they're not going to use XRP. Not all 80 to 90%. So there's got to be a common ground. So here it is. Ripple is launching a platform dedicated to central bank digital currencies. The platform is a frictionless end-to-end solution that would allow central banks, financial institutions, and governments to explore and issue CBDCs. According to a press release, users can holistically manage and customize the entire life cycle of fiat-based central bank digital currency, transaction, and distribution. Through the platform, the issuer of the CBDC will be able to manage the CBDC while the operator can utilize the distribution and settlement options, and the digital currency users can both pay and receive the CBDC. In 2021, Ripple announced a private ledger for CBDCs. At the time, Ripple said that XRP could be leveraged as a neutral bridge asset for frictionless value movement between CBDCs and other currencies. Ripple built both its private ledger and CBDC platform on the XRP ledger, and the private ledger is based on the XRPL, but does not require XRP to operate. A Ripple spokesperson told Blockworks in an email, central banks, and make sure you understand this because there's a lot of stuff that is nonsense going around with Ripple, with XRP, with the whole CBDCs coming onto the scene real quickly here, but they're overshadowing the truth, and that's why pay attention to this right here. Central banks using the CBDC platform, and that's central bank digital currencies, do not use or interact with XRP, they continued. As a trusted partner to several banks, we believe this platform will help solve problems for many central banks and governments. If you wonder why I'm shaking, it is cold here in Michigan today. We had some 70 and 80 degree days, and now I'm sitting here with upper 30s and low to mid 40s. You know, it's in winter it doesn't seem cold, but once you go to hot in Michigan, almost into June, mind you, wants to give us these low to mid 40s right now. Whew. So Ripple built both its private ledger and the CBDC platform on the XRP ledger, and the private ledger is based on the XRPL, but does not require XRP to operate. A Ripple spokesperson told Blockworks in an email, central banks using the CBDC platform do not use or interact with XRP, they continued. So just pay attention to what that means. As a trusted partner to several central banks, we believe that this platform will help solve problems for many central banks and governments who are devising plans and developing a technology strategy for CBDC implementations, Ripple VP of CBDC said. Ripple stated in 2021 that around 80% of countries are reportedly exploring a CBDC. Recent reports suggest that this number has now increased to 90%. Outside of Ripple's ongoing legal battle with the SEC, the company has been actively engaged in mergers and acquisitions. On May 17th, it announced the acquisition of Medico for a sum of $250 million. Medico focuses on crypto custody for institutional investors and based in Switzerland. So this is some incredibly important news so that you can better understand the importance of not just Ripple's integration with the CBDCs, the technology to make this happen, but the fact that central banks, in fact, don't need XRP to move these sums of money. So just consider that. But I hope you enjoyed this update. I hope you enjoyed the approach. It's up to me and you. Here's the new thing. Here's the new thing I live by now, or we're going to live by in this community. If it doesn't help you, if it doesn't help build our community, or if it doesn't help your inner soul, let it go. Let it go. So we're letting it go. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. If you got anything on this update, make sure you hit that subscribe button, as it would really greatly help me. We just went over 16,300 subscribers, which I'm flabbergasted. Never thought in a million years we'd get here. Make sure you hit that like button so we can get more people in here as we're on our journey to 20,000. Who knows? Who knows? My next journey is, can we get to 17,500 by the end of the year? Simple goals, but they seem like they're so far away. So for the 16,300 plus, I can't thank you enough. If you want to trade XRP, or if you want to trade something else, your ISO coins, I have in the video description below for no spot fees. BitGet and or MEXC, there's no spot fees on the buy and sell, and then you can leverage straight up to 250x, long years running, yada, yada, yada. And then if you want to join Tom's Army, show me personal support, that's in the video description below and or pinned comments. Just don't like to talk about all that. You can find your way in the video description. But this is good information. Good information. And then, hey, we're up to 52 now. Whew, look at that. We hit 52. That's a miracle. So let's get into the XRP chart right now real quickly. 4660.0 0.36% down today. But as I showed earlier, and I just want everybody to pay attention here, the daily time frame, what the hell? We want XRP, not the total crypto market cap. Daily time frame, we do have that bearish cross, but we're working on a reversal here. On the breakout point of that descending triangle, it was critical that we held that and didn't break through there and ended up pushing farther down. Right now we came down, had a critical hold, and right now, as we talked about in the earlier update, let me go back to the 30-minute time frame. Go watch the earlier update if you're not sure, but I'm going to reiterate it so you don't even have to. I wouldn't go back and watch the earlier one, not today, if I'm already watching this. It's Saturday. Enjoy your Saturday. So I'm going to make it easier. Cup and handle, very successful right now. We hold that 460 level. We're moving up to that 482 today, or over the weekend. That would be our next move, unless we break down the 46 cents. Right now we've had a bullish cup and handle, so you have to approach it that way unless we lose the 46 cent mark. The 482 is going to be your next resistance. Stay blessed, everybody.